Okay, shall we stop and go back over some of that?
Sure.
First of all, well done. Well, look, let's put it in the context. This is the fourth movement of the piece, and the bit that you've just heard comes after the most sublime slow movement, which isn't supposed to put people to sleep, but it will do because it's very soothing. And there couldn't be more of a contrast. This opening is back to, if the slow movement has been like a lullaby, a dream, then the fourth movement is we're back into the harsh reality of daylight, cold daylight. So, your very first note, let me see if I can help you get that bigger. Yes. Wow. Yes. So keep the bow straight and now you might want to do and have an up bow on that because it can last a bit longer than that. Yeah, don't disappear too much because you're in the middle of the phrase that you're going on. So can we go on from there? So, there's a wonderful harmony that takes place during that note. You might want to save the bow so that you've got room to react, because you're waiting for that harmony and you still need a bit of bow left for that. Okay, now it's just an idea. So if you don't like it, it was very beautiful what you do, but you've melted away, and it's as though you interrupt yourself. Is that an idea? You're this opening of this movement, you're the angry person that played at the beginning of the concerto, yes? So beware of being too soft, because you're sustaining the tension all the way through. Now, did you see that? You're too nice. It's angrier than that. It's, don't you think? Sure. You're bitter. This piece has got a great deal of bitterness in it. And the really great thing about the piece is that the bitterness gets altered. And never more so than the last page of the piece, where it's an extraordinary piece. It's one of the great concertos, and it's one of the great pieces of Elgar, and it's one of the great bits of music where the human condition gets spoken about without words. You know, there's that saying, music begins where words finish. Never more so than this last page. And everybody in the audience knows what this is about. These aching intervals where there's terrible, yes. I'm going to ask you if you'll play that for us in a minute. And before that, it's a bit of a funny movement, isn't it? It's a little bit vulgar. It's like deliberately ordinaire. It's ordinary. It's real street music. If you were walking through the East End of London, you hear someone, it's not beautiful. It's not refined. It's quite coarse. And it's got a very simple rhythm. And everyone's thinking, oh, well, we thought we knew what this is about. And it's judged by the composer. It just goes on long enough till it's time to move to that stuff at the end. So, now, you're very in control of your instrument. Great, well done. But could you be surprised by your own playing? Oh my goodness, what's coming next? Maybe you've forgotten what you haven't. And then a moment where, oh my goodness, I can't breathe. I don't know what's going to happen now. And then you get a lash of the whip. And then this very ordinary. So could you go from here again? Right. Well done. So can we pick it up? Do you know the place, Vicktor, towards the end? Yeah, you got it. You got it. Okay, so it's very beautiful, and you make a beautiful sound the whole time. And does it all need to be that beautiful? Could some of the notes be extra special? And you have a soft tone. Already, I'm wondering if you could make that bitter and choose a hard sound that's deliberately not so beautiful as the rest of. So, in fact, you keep coming back to the same thing you're saying. You're saying over and over again, it's a message of pity, of sorrow, of something very heartfelt that you're wanting. So, for instance, here, that was lovely, the idea you had of starting that very softly. You could afford to let some of those ending notes go away more, yes? So I first noticed it when you play. That's a note you could let go. It doesn't have to be so Rolls-Royce deluxe. You're making a really classy sound. It's not needed. We're in a different place where the classy sound, wow, that's okay, that's great, but this is music which is more raw, maybe. How about some notes without vibrato? Go again from here. Go back to the A string. So that note is more important than this one. If you play them both the same, they kind of cancel each other out. If you make very clearly, making clear that that F sharp there is the top of the phrase. I tell you what, I'd love to just get you to do this sound. Always your bow speed is perfect. It's really very good. He's got a mastery of the tone color. And I'm hoping for a risk, maybe. Go nearer the bridge with a slower bow. It's still, for me, not desperate enough. I'd like it to have something of burning. You're in full control. Yeah, there it was. There it was. There it was. And then you're exhausted. And it's written into the music that your energy goes away for a minute and then it comes back. It's gone to in the next bar. Well, do it one last time. That was very, very good. And then go on. Okay, now can I show you something? If you avoid leaning over for those, you'll have more tone. You actually need this angle of your back and the bow and the bridge. Just show me without the piano for a moment, those two notes. 3 notes. Okay, now. All right, now what you did there was, to get the tone, you did like a fortepiano. Try it with, hold the bow slightly stiffly, so not as smooth as you normally play. It's a soft stick, isn't it, the bow? So you have a soft beginning to that note. Try a hard beginning. I'm going to break a string any minute. You know, you're a very clean player, so I know it matters to you a lot, but I think that sound suits this bit. Because the point there is the audience we're with you, and we're not really able to breathe properly. This music is so demanding on us, and all of us know these emotions. I'm sorry. But we know this is in us. All you're doing is unlocking it for us. And I'm sitting there listening, and I'm thinking, I know just how he feels. I feel that way sometimes. And this is about grief. Having something that you regret so much that you wish now to say sorry for it. And there's almost no time left. And this, the story, this is written by Elgar, looking back over his life, where literally his time was limited. And that's why this music is very important to us, because it's laying this all out for us, things that we're now hearing you play. So it doesn't matter about your bow change. It's beyond the bow changes. And when you phrase off after those bursts of energy, you really need some relaxation. You can't keep it up. So it's very cleverly written that there are phrases that are less passionate. Okay, don't melt till after you come down. Now you can melt. Let's go on. Yes. Well done. That was the sound. Should we go on? Okay, now, so you use the bow to make a click. If you heard a recording of that, I'm making a very abrasive sound for a second, and I'm deliberately. I could play. Go from here. Yes. If I had one criticism of your playing, it's that everything is too easy. It's too good. What do you mean? It can't be too good. That's what I've been working at to get it like this, so it's all in control. But what I need is the feeling that you can't bear to leave these notes. You've got so much to say with so little time left, and these notes have got to carry the weight of what you want to say. So it would be to ask you to... I'm playing another bit.
It's good.
No, go on, you play. Oh, that's the one. So it's changed key unexpectedly, and you're thinking, wow, okay, where are we going now? But not before it's... You've played with orchestra, yes? So you know what it's like with a lot of people behind you. It's a tremendous feeling. I imagine it's like surfing, although I've never been surfing, but you probably have, I don't know. Go from here once. Yes. staff. Couple of things. I'm choosing a tone which shows that the emotion's gone. I'm spent. I'm empty. I've wept. I've screamed. I've shouted, and now I'm resigned. It's all over. So that would be a place where you don't need vibrato so much. You've got a beautiful vibrato. My gosh, what a lovely sound you make on the cello. And when you came to that was where your tone is absolutely the right one. I wonder, can you switch that color? So when you come down, now it's coming any minute. And something in the color changes with a very fluffy bow and your vibrato. And then that was all of it very, very good. Now, for the opening, the chord, could you copy me? Can you pretend you have like King Kong in the Elgar Concerto? And you're going to use every last bit of power you have from your feet, your legs. No thought at all of good, decent cello tone production. This is a very powerful moment. We cellists never have to play anything more powerful than this till you get to the Dvorak. Okay, so this is what you did. You dropped your head just at the moment of playing. Keep your head out of it. That's it. That's it. And then slow bow near the bridge. Now, while you're doing that, can you feel yourself connected up? Your thighs, your back. Don't go all gentle. We're too near the end. You've created a fantastic sound world. Bravo, it was great. But if you go all nice again, people think, oh, well, didn't really matter. He sounds okay. You wouldn't prefer that on a down bow. And then go near the bridge, look. And then stay at the point. And yes, I know there's supposed to be a comma there, but don't lose the tension you've got. And then don't go here, because you actually need to be here. And that bit will work fine if the second beat is audible, or some beat in that bar. It's where everyone thinks, uh-oh, who's... No, hit it. Great.